A very hearty good morning to one and all. Myself, Chetan Modwani, Assistant Professor at Thakur Institute of Hotel Management under Jagru Singh Charitable Trust, Thakur Shamnaran Degree College, would like to welcome you all to part 1 of the research paper presentation. I would like to introduce Ms. Ayushi Verma, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies, to start with her presentation.
Myself Ayushi Ravindra Verma from TYBSCHS of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management. My topic for case study is culture and cuisine in Belgium. So, specialties of Belgian cuisines are asparagus Flemish style, filet américain, croque, Flemish, meatballs in tomato sauce, Belgian waffles, Belgian chocolates. Belgian chocolate. Belgian chocolate group was founded in 1956. Long tradition of Belgian chocolate expertise. Finally created chocolates with superior taste, leader in product and package innovation, exclusive production methods and stringent quality controls. First Belgian chocolate company to be awarded BRC star level certificate in January 2011. Everything is produced in Belgium. Most commonly used ingredients: condiments, mustard, vinegars, dried fruits and nuts, almonds, spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, peppercorn, saffron, ginger and bay leaves. Fresh herbs: chervil, tarragon, thyme, sage, parsley and chives. Gastronomy: Belgian chips, mueslis, waffles and many other things are well known all over the India. Belgium plays an important role in the gastronomic life of Western Europe. Beer: Belgium have over 700 different varieties of beer. Trappist beer, Abbey beer, lambic beers, lager, brown ale, white beers, etc. Chocolate: Belgium have lots of famous chocolate makers. Neuhaus, Geller, Leoridas, etc. Tradition of Belgium: masked, orange pelting figures at Carnival de Binge, Saint Nicholas, a second Santa, songs and candy on Old Year's Day, fish wine at the Krakelinger Festival, a giant omelette and clucking mascots, roaming giants at the Ducasse of Eighth, catching the dragon's tail at the Ducasse of Mons. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ayushi Verma, for that amazing presentation. We now have Mr. Aditya Jaiswal, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies, to present his topic.
Greetings of the day. This is Aditya Jaiswal, currently pursuing my TY BSCHS from Thakur Institute of Hotel Management. My topic is to study sustainable tourism development in Denmark. I'll start with a brief introduction on sustainable tourism. Sustainable tourism is a concept that covers the complete tourism experience, including concern for economic, social and environmental issues, as well as attention to improving tourist experiences and addressing the needs of host communities. It has its roots in sustainable development, and there can be some confusion as to what sustainable tourism means. There is a broad consensus that tourism should be sustainable. In fact, all forms of tourism have the potential to be sustainable if planned, developed and managed properly. The United Nations World Tourism Organization has emphasized these practices by promoting sustainable tourism as part of the Sustainable Development Goals. The below chart, which have been shown in the slide, there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which is from United Nations World Tourism. Sustainable tourism in Denmark. Tourism in Denmark is a growing industry and a major economic contributor to it. Spend a total of 128 billion, and the tourism industry employed approximately 1,61,999 people in full-time position in 2017. Denmark has long stretches of sandy beaches, attracting many tourists in the summer, with Germany accounting for most foreign visitors. As I've told that economic also plays a large role in sustainable tourism. There are many young Scandinavians come for Denmark's comparatively cheap and readily accessible beer and wines and spirits. Denmark is often marketed as a fairy tale country. The term is so ingrained that it is still used in international news reports. One of the best ways to be responsible tourist in Denmark is to visit with an open mind, ready to explore and perhaps learn something new, see the country in just 2 dimensions. It's a subtle, complex nation where you can spend time in cities with landmark architecture or villages with cobbled streets, choosing to relax beside a sparkling harbor or kick up the sand on a wide Wonderful.
Thank you, Mr. Aditya Jaiswal, for such an informative presentation. Now we have Ms. Isha Wadhwa, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies, with her presentation.
Myself Isha Varga from Thakur Institute of Hotel Management TY BSc HS. My topic for this case study was to study the cuisine and culture of Egypt. This is some introduction about Egypt. Egypt is a country in North Africa that borders the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Egypt includes parts of the Sahara Desert, Libania Desert, and the Nile River, which runs from south to north. The government system is a republic. The chief of state is the president and the head of government is the prime minister. Egypt has a mixed economic system which includes a variety of private freedom combined with centralized economic planning and government regulation. Culture of Egypt. Egypt's long and rich cultural heritage is an integral part of its national identity, which reflects its union transcontinental location began simultaneously Mediterranean, Middle Eastern and North Africa. Egypt has an early and important center of Christianity but was largely Islamic in the 7th century and remains a predominantly Sunni Muslim country, albeit with a significant Christianity minority along with other lesser participant faiths. About 85 to 95% of Egypt's population is Muslim with a Sunni majority. About 5 to 15% of the population is Coptic Christian. Other religions and other forms of Christianity comprise the remaining 3%. Sunni Islamic sees Egypt as an important part of its religion. Its culture has been affected by many other cultures and ethnic groups who either lived in or invaded the country, creating a melting pot. Cuisine of Egypt. A traditional Egyptian meal is a soul sister of the Mediterranean style of cooking. Relevant on vegetables and pulses, the Egyptian cuisine is a beautiful treat to the eyes, nose and stomach. Fresher and simple in appeal, Egyptian food is the food of the masses. Ear, pulses, legumes and bread are the star of the meal and served in almost every meal. They love their proteins in the form of meat and fresh fish caught from the Mediterranean Sea and the Nile. Tea is the national drink of Egypt and is a very important part of the local culture. Locals love their hot beverage and enjoy having them during any time of the day. A popular welcome drink, it is customary to offer warm brew to guests in the local households. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Isha Wadhwa, for that wonderful presentation. Now we call upon Mr. Sueb Qazi, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies, with his presentation.
Greetings of the day. Myself Sueb Qazi. I am from Thakur Institution of Hotel Management. My topic is versatile hospitality industry around the globe. I have selected Madagascar as a country for the research. My subtopic is cuisine and culture in hospitality industry. Madagascar. Madagascar people mainly consume yams as well as manioc and sweet potato. Almost all fruits and vegetables are grown there, including carrots, cabbage, tomato, green bean, and asparagus. Fruits such as tropical fruits, apple, pears, peaches, apricots, and even strawberries can be found in the season between December and January. Cattle farming is very common, particularly that of zebu animal, although their milk is rarely consumed. Sea fishing and freshwater fishing are also important source of food for the people living here. Traditional dish of Madagascar includes zebu, romazava, ravitoto, lokhawa. Cuisine of Madagascar. Malagasy cuisine encompasses the many diverse culinary traditions of the many different countries. The cuisine of Madagascar is influenced and truly reflection of the following countries: Southeast Asian, Africa, China, Indonesia, Europe, France, and Arab. National dish of Madagascar. Romazava is considered as a national dish of Madagascar, and each family makes their own version. It is usually eaten with rice for the lunch or dinner. Basic ingredients are beef, pork, chicken cut into the equal sizes cube, chopped onions, tomato, spinach, and garlic. Culture and tradition of Madagascar. The culture of Madagascar reflects the origin of Malagasy people in Southeast Asia and East Africa. The influence of Arab, Indians, British, French, and Chinese settlers can also be seen. The family system is very important in Madagascar. It is very important to respect people than to make money. Western style and traditional clothing both are worn by the people. People usually from rural area prefer and wear traditional clothes, and young people prefer western clothes. People of Madagascar strictly follow their traditions. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sueb Kazi, for this informative presentation. Now I would like to welcome Ms. Dhwani Shah, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies with her presentation.
Greetings of the day. Myself is Dwanisha, studying in Thakur Institute of Hotel Management under Thakur Shamnarayan Degree College. My topic is versatile hospitality industry around the globe. My subtopic is trend and skills in hospitality industry, country Croatia. Abstract. As we know, the Croatia country is very beautiful and it's famous for its economy, traditions, cultural and tourism. Croatian has been growing numbers in terms of revenue and investment in hospitality industry. As the Croatia has positive growth in economy which helps in hospitality industry to attract good numbers of investors. Introduction. Croatian sector of great importance of tourism. Croatian tourism must compete with other world destinations and appeal to travel worldwide. It will be not possible without efficiency of human resource development and policies. Conclusion. The hotel industry has become an important cultural and civilization in modern days. The Croatian and world, the majority of overnights in the year belongs to the hotel as opposed to form of accommodation. If Croatian increase the accommodation, so they have to increase the numbers of hotels and employees in hotel industry. Summary. The Croatian restaurants areas but the offer dishes covered by these trends insufficient. Croatian gastronomy offers surely can be measured in such different countries like Spain, Italy and other countries in this issue. The hospitality industry in Croatia is moving forward slowly yet steady manner. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dhwani Shah, for such an amazing presentation. Now we have with us Mr. Sumit Petwal, student of Thakur Institute of Hotel Management from TY BSc in Hospitality Studies, to present his topic.
Myself Sumit Petwal, roll number 33, post TY BSc HS. My topic is to study understand the environmental sustainability in Papua Guna. The introduction is the environmental sustainability is the term of nature while they use eco-friendly products in this hospitality industry. We have to sustain the food grown, produced in the considerably health, environment and a social impact. Environmental sustainability is responsible in reacting with the planet to the main natural and resources. So this is environmental sustainability is basically the Eco-friendly product used in the hospitality studies, and the individual and the institution of both play a unique role in the environmental sustainability. So there is no single definition of environmental friendly, but usually environmentally friendly eating is regarded as a something. They are differ as a various point. First point is to reduce the production of waste material which we use in this industry. Second point is the conversation of biodiversity which we use in environmental sustainability in planet. A reduction in the throughout of resources. For example, the water and other resources which we use in the hospitality studies is environmental sustainability, issue of sustainability. Every hospitality has an issue to provide the run of a hill. Every hospitality provides be into run or a meal, back, travel, hospital, hostel, and building, headship, etc. Third point is environmental sustainability covers a wide range of issues starting from a specific location to the global. Methods. Method is the biodegradable items which we use in environmental are recycled and components. Invest in energy starts application. You should always put some efforts into making your kitchen move more energy efficient. Invest in stainless steel tool. Okay, so majority of stainless steel materials which we use in hospitality are eco-friendly, environmental sustainability. Okay, so environmental sustainability in Papua New Guinea. So Papua New Guinea is a country with a rich natural resources. It is exclusively economic zone of a million square kilometers in a hostel. Conclusion: sustainability should be treated with a holistic approach across all sectors, from housekeeping operation to the other departments of hotel and restaurant. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sumit Petwal, for that incredible presentation. With this, we come to an end of part 1 of the research paper presentation. And now, we will move on to the research paper presentation part 2.